Ladies and gentlemen, you are most welcome. I am humbled to be in your presence. I am Hamna Mwedo. I'm going to be your host today. I am humbled to avail to you tonight's presenter, who not only is passionate about CashTelex as his investment, but he is also a lecturer who is pursuing his PhD in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a gentleman who is well educated of what he is about to share. And I hope that what he will be delivering will be of value to us tonight. Ashraf Migade, I present the mic to you to take us through our session.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be once again here to make this business presentation for tonight. I'm really honored and humbled to be part of the presenters for the night. I also extend my sincere appreciation to the organizing team for being consistent. Thank you very much. Today, as we have already got a preamble into what we are going into, yes, we're here again come to present about CashTelex again, so that we can perhaps create some kind of enlightenment and also empowering, and also create more awareness of the CashTelex ecosystem, what we are, what is it that we do, and probably why you ought to join us. So again, today we're here to re-echo the why, which is quite a very important aspect in our business presentation. Why CashTelex? We're talking about issues to do with a daily passive income. Why CashTelex? We're talking about issues to do with, yes, having a guarantee of school fees. Why CashTelex? We're talking about things to do with having a retirement plan. Why CashTelex? We're talking about issues to do with access to interest-free loans. Why CashTelex? We're talking about financial security. Why CashTelex? We're talking about access to health insurance. Why CashTelex? There are a lot of answers to the whys, and most importantly, we're talking about the easy accessibility of funds, your funds, my funds, anywhere in the world. So when we talk about CashTelex, we're basically talking about a solution that is out there to our common problems. When you look at what we kind of try to offer through CashTelex, these are all financial problems. These are all problems to do with what I need to eat today and tomorrow, how I'm going to be sponsoring my children's tuition, how am I going to survive when I have lost my job, how am I going to be able to get the investment for my business, how am I going to be able to relax, go on, have a vacation, when my money is safe, when my money is coming in on a daily basis, how am I going to be able to, very many hows regarding financial freedom. But of course, for those that have really managed to have some income aside, can we really be able to access our money anywhere in the world? So this is the why, and probably once the why is not yet clear to you, perhaps then it means CashTelex is not yet clear. So we begin our presentation by answering and also answering the question of really, why CashTelex? We also then go into the what. Normally, this is now where we define and also try to explain more about what CashTelex is. We call it a Pan-African financial company that is running on blockchain. Yes, blockchain, to most of us who do not know what blockchain is a technology. And this is, of course, in the form of tokenized assets that is offered for the public. And we are basically saying that this is a solution that is built on blockchain technology, tokenized, but at the same time, it is out there for the public, it is out there for the Africans, with the sole purpose of uplifting our lifestyle. When you go and re-echo and look at the why, then the definition of CashTelex and what we do fits clearly into the why. We also say that within the next 3 to 5 years, CashTelex is looking forward to uplifting at least 1 million households in Africa, being able to earn at least $10 in daily passive income so that we can be able to afford the food, the clothing, the decent accommodation, the medical care, the tuition, and all the things that are really so problematic in our country, in our continent. We still try to make a recap of where we're coming from. We come from an era of technology. CashTelex comes from, of course, kind of trying to relate where we're coming from the M-Pesas of today, the mobile monies of today, the juniors of today, the the POS machines of today, the payment platforms of today, the DSTVs of today, the safe borders of today, the Ubers of today, the Sophia robots of today, the blockchain of today. And we say that CashTelex is a technology, is an innovation, just like what we have seen. These are technologies which began just like CashTelex. And of course, they had to make their way through the minds. They had to make their way through the usability, the adoption of the people. And today, if you're in Kampala, it's difficult, to stand on the road and you cannot, see a safe border. It's difficult to go in a home, 1 or 2, 3, 10 homes without, digital TV. It's difficult, to get a person with a smartphone without an Uber app, and these are things that have been, have come to be normalized simply because of the power of technology. This is where we're coming from, and we believe that CashTelex is going to come a time when it is on everyone's smartphone, when it is the new era, when it is the norm of exchange, norm of making money and uplifting communities. So the question that normally comes is that, yes, we've seen the why, we've seen the what, and we've seen the where we're coming from. But also there is a question that always has to do with where now is the money coming from? The money that is supposed to come onto my account in terms of daily dividends. We say that CashTelex is built within an ecosystem. And this ecosystem is, of course, having a lot of what we call multiple sources of income. The way it is designed in a way that when we want to become wealthy, when we want to become richer, when we want to hold a lot of assets, the only possible way is, of course, the accumulation of multiple sources of income. So CashTelex now helps us to create these multiple sources of multiple sources of income. Normally, if you have only one job, it means you're going to rely on one job. If you have only one business, it means you're going to invest all your money, all your time, and all your energy in that one business. Once it clashes, once it collapses, it means you are going to be suffering by the end of the business. But now CashTelex brings us a multiple layer, a multi-scale investment platform whereby we can make money from the exchange, from the real estate, from the remittances, from the gold shops, from the mobile wallet, from the trading options, and also through the CashTelex Go online shopping. So meaning that all of these entities, all of these avenues are blocks, are pieces of the puzzle through which I, as an investor, I, as an account holder within the CashTelex ecosystem, I am getting, a remittance. I'm getting more like a share of the profit that is made from all of these 7 instruments of the CashTelex ecosystem. And when I talk about the exchange, you're basically talking about the platform which enables people to go and trade. They're simply selling and buying of, currencies. This is either fiat, either digital currencies. And yes, the money made in this marketplace is quite a lot. And the amount of money and the amount of profit that is accumulated here is then what we share as investors. When we talk about real estate, we're talking about cities, we're talking about buildings, we're talking about homes. This is, of course, one of the largest income generating activity in the country, that is real estate. You see that, yes, the more money that is made out of these projects, yes, we're going to be also sharing as owners. There are those of us who have had quite a lot to do with gold investment, and now CashTelex brings us a solution, an easy solution, an easy approach towards the investment in gold. It means that by the time I hold shares, by the time I really get my CTLX or digitized CashTelex currencies, I'm able to really trade in gold, So the benefits that come with CashTelex include that all people from all walks of life are encouraged to make their investments. And at the moment, we're encouraging people to invest with at least $30. In other words, let me have my own $30, 100,000 UGX, reserved in the CashTelex ecosystem. Let me keep my investments here. Let me buy my shares. Let me buy my tokens here so that I can be able to secure my future. The investment is for buying the tokens or the shares in the CashTelex ecosystem. And definitely the moment I have my shares, my money tokenized into CTLX digitally, it means I'm part of the community that is going to be able to earn what we call daily dividends on the scale of 20/80 ratio. When there is, of course, when it comes to the CashTelex Go shopping, I'm able to get even a 40% discount when I am using my CashTelex digital currency on this platform of shopping. But it also comes to the unique characteristics, the unique features of CashTelex. We're saying this is Africa's first asset-backed native coin. And we're encouraging you to invest. We're encouraging you to tokenize your money. We're encouraging you to back up your money within the CashTelex ecosystem because it is the only asset-backed currency that is digital. We also provide what we call a wallet, which is digitized. And of course, with this wallet, we can be able to move our money across borders. We can be able to send our money. We can remit money. It's more like an online digital forex bureau, based on blockchain technology. If I had 100 CTLX with the value of $5, look at how my value of my money grows exponentially higher. By the end of the third, the fourth, the fifth, even the sixth year, I simply just held my money in terms of $30, in terms of $20, somewhere. I kept it somewhere. And along the way, my money is, accumulating because of the various activities of the platform, the ecosystem. My money keeps on accumulating and it grows in value because I kept my money in a stable and asset-backed digital ecosystem. So by the time we explain the why, the good things to do with CashTelex, and the what we are, where we've come from, and of course, how the approach is within CashTelex, we then also, advise you to take part. Someone says, how do I take part? Just get your national ID, just get your driver's license or passports, be sure that you have a functional email address, get your $30, $40, $50, $60, whatever amounts you can really have. But the starting amount should be $30 now. Get the smartphone, get your computer, get your tab, and then you're good to go. So at this moment, we have situated our office locations in Kampala, and of course, this can be able to help you around once you're stuck. And of course, these are a call away, these are a WhatsApp away, these are a Telegram channel away, whereby you can simply log in and post your question, ask for help whenever you need it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call back Hamna, my host for tonight, and thanking you very much for hosting me for this wonderful business presentation. And I'm hoping that from this presentation, we can really be able to touch a few lives, impact a few lives, uplift the communities of the Africans. And by doing so, we shall be able to develop our countries and the continent at large.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ashraf Migade, for that wonderful presentation. I welcome you back from stage. I believe everyone has understood fully what has been availed by our presenter. I would like to conclude this session and wish you a lovely night. We thank you all for attending. Have a blessed night.